I think it's going to be physical and highly intensified.
And a look at the starters for the Hornets. The guard spots filled in by Ball and Miller. Green is out there with Bridges, and it's Williams at the pivot spot manning the middle. To the paint, and to Tacumbo. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard.
Hey, Lillard has the passing skills you like to see in a guard, and you can trust him to make the right play.
Williams, a screen on Lillard. Ball from long range. Rebounded by the Bucks. I now let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to talk with Doc Rivers for a minute. In talking to Coach, he discussed the hidden talents of LaMelo Ball. Coach said he's still a young player in this league, but we can't take that lightly. We've seen what he's done to soft defenses. We need to be physical. So we'll see if that defense tightens up for them, guys.
Thank you, David.
Setting his teammate up nicely out of the two-man game that time. Ball provides style and substance with his brilliant playmaking.
Outside Jackson. Lillard with a screen for Jackson. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Bridges with the steal. First quarter, about a minute and a half in. And it's sent back by Lopez.
Bridges brings a toughness to his team's interior scoring because of his athleticism, physicality, and aggressiveness.
It's his first trip to the line.
An 85% shooter there, and they've been able to count on him hitting his shots from the line.
And I think department since last season. I mean, he looks a lot more comfortable at the line now, and he's getting better results.
And that one falls for Bridges. One thing you know you're going to get from Bridges, he can really score.
That has never been a problem for him. He's always been able to put it in the basket. He's got a really good feel and stays in attack mode when he's on the offensive end.
He's perfect from the line this time. One thing this team likes about Miles Bridges, Greg, he plays a lot. He's always there.
And Kevin, on a couple occasions, Bridges has been near the top in minutes played. He's got that strong 6'7" frame, and it holds up well over the season.
Antetokounmpo, a screen on Green. They get it back, and terrific. On the offensive glass, and he picks up two. Antetokounmpo's got his second bucket of the night. Ball against Lillard, 18 feet out. Kuzma pulls it in.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Jackson from long range. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard.
Unselfishness from Lillard. Has no problem giving the ball up, especially when he's got a guy wide open.
Green kicks to Bridges. Williams, a screen on Giannis. Tries it from 19, and he connects with the jumper.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
Outside Jackson. Pass to Lopez. Now Kuzma. 6 on the shot clock. Fires for 3. Misses that one. He's 0 for 1 from the floor. Hornets trail by 4. And stolen by Lillard. Now Antetokounmpo back to Lillard. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That's on Miles Bridges.
Lillard's craftiness right there on display, able to get himself to the line. He does that a lot.
The Bucks shooting their initial free throws of the game right here. The free throw drops for Lillard. And Special K, as good as Damian Lillard can be throughout a game, he definitely takes it up a notch in crunch time.
Couldn't agree with you more, Kevin. He's one of those guys that certainly seems to rise to the occasion and relish in the clutch moments. And his range is in the gym-like. I mean, 30 feet away, 35 feet away, he shoots it the same as if it's a mid-range jumper.
Clark with the Hornets, they were hit with injuries as hard as any team in the NBA in the 23-24 season.
Kevin, I couldn't agree with you more. They were so unfortunate in that regard, and it's not anything you can control, and it made it almost impossible for them to have a productive season because of those injuries.
And timeout is called by Charles Lee. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Let's see the stat sheet here for LaMelo Ball. Giannis against Bridges. There's the triple. Bangs home the trifecta. Bridges has got 7 points.
You know, since entering the league, Bridges has really worked tirelessly on his game, especially the three-point shot, and you see the results of that labor.
Now here's Jackson, and Lillard kicks to Giannis. Lopez sets a screen for Antetokounmpo, and that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel. Hornets trail by 3. And here is Ball, coming off a stellar performance against Detroit. Green, no luck.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Antetokounmpo passes to Lillard. And the Bucks miss again.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Inside, here's Bridges. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. 9 points for Miles Bridges. Lillard scanning the floor. Pass to Kuzma from 18 feet away. It's rebounded by Charlotte. They put up a nice win against Detroit the last time out.
And the bench turned up in that one. Whatever they couldn't get from their starters, they got from the reserves.
Well, you know, you hear about the importance of having depth all the time, bench players that contribute. In last game, their bench came alive.
So they take the lead.
Did you see that? He crossed the defender up and left him grasping at air.
And then exploded to the bucket for the finish. That was just an outstanding play from start to finish.
Now here's Lopez. Still scoreless.
Guys, we can attribute that to all hustle from the Flint, Michigan native there, Kyle Kuzma. Excellent activity leading to that offensive board.
Bridges kicks to Ball. Williams a screen on Lillard. To the middle. And there's Williams. That's good on the assist from Ball. Williams has got his second bucket of the game to go.
And they've scored several times. Already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Here's Lopez, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. Brook Lopez worth every penny as he secured a nice raise last season.
Yeah, you know, he's a combination of a three-point shooting big who's also an elite rim protector. That's a heck of a combination and a valuable one in today's game.
And the first one drops. And we know the second night, Greg, of a back-to-back can be rough.
And the NBA has put in work trying to minimize these, but sometimes it's unavoidable. And if you have a long bench, this is when you lean into it.
Brook Lopez hits them both. Now, Greg, it took 40 years, but the Bucks finally won their second NBA title back in 2021.
Yeah, Kareem leading that 71 squad. Giannis was the man in 2021, averaging 35 and 13 during the finals. closing out the Suns with that 50-piece in Game 6.
And so Miller will bring it up for the Charlotte Hornets. They trail by 1. Fader on the way. And Damian Lillard pulls it down. Milwaukee's gotten just 2 of 6 to fall from three-point range so far in the first. Jackson passes to Lillard. Back to Jackson. Shoots the 3. The Hornets pull it in. Bridges deciding where to go with it. Outside, Green. Pass the ball. Here's the 3. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. Ball's got 5 now.
Just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Here's Lopez. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That's on Mark Williams.
You know, Lopez to me is what you think of when you hear the term stretch 5. A center with some real deep range.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Hornets.
And, guys, they've done a great job feeding their bigs inside. They are just punishing the opposition in the paint.
One other thing they've done really well, moving the ball around. They've done a nice job not settling for that initial option and making that extra pass.
Clark, we know the Bucks are a veteran team that has now leveraged their assets to try to win now.
And the question is, Kevin, do they have enough? There's a point at which veteran becomes a nicer way or a euphemism for old, especially in today's NBA. That can be a problem for you.
Both good from the line that time.
Really always a plus to have a big guy stroke it from the line like that. The soft touch on full display.
Ball against Porter. Bridges passes the ball. Over Porter. It's rebounded by Portis. Bucks have gone 5 of 12 from the field since the opening tip. And that one's good by Porter.
The more Porter Jr. hits this, the more driving lanes will appear for him.
Pass to Bridges. Back to Ball. Green finds Ball. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Green's got 3 assists tonight.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Check in for the Hornets. While we can, let's get a quick check of our 2K leaderboard for a glimpse at one of the NBA's most elite groups. The top three-point shooting wingman in the league. You look at Green, 3rd in the NBA. He's someone that if you leave him alone, he's going to knock it down.
I mean, you've got a dilemma when it comes to any of the guys on that list. Stay up tight on them on the perimeter, and you risk them blowing by you. But if you back off, you might get your feelings hurt.
Well, I think you've got to take the first approach. You got to get up into them. You can't give these guys any space to shoot the 3.
Lopez from long range gets the three-pointer to fall. Lopez has got 7.
Lopez is really dangerous as a shooter if you give him space to catch and then shoot.
Pass to Green. Nurkic kicks to Bridges. Beyond the arc. The offensive rebound. Miller outside. That's a miss, his second after 2 shots. Bucks leading by 3. Outside Porter. It's Portis, high post. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Porter in the corner. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over Smith. And there's Porter on the assist by Portis. He's got 5.
Right on the money. Porter Jr. wanting to make an impact and a statement from the mid-range.
Smith kicks to Bridges. Nurkic a screen on Portis. For 3, Bridges connects from three-point range.
I tell you what, guys, there's not much more he can do. I mean, he's been on fire, yet they still trail in this game.
Porter looking it over. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Here's Smith. Milwaukee with the rebound.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take advantage.
Pass to Lopez. Back to Prince. It's Porter outside. Porter can't get that one to fall.
Perfectly played defensively there. He made that a very difficult look.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, thanks. The Bucks used their size defensively to great impact. Coach Doc Rivers said, we're not fast, we're long. So we get our fingertips on a lot of balls, and that slows fast teams down. Switching keeps guys in front of you, and the more size we can put in front of people, the better we can be. Kevin?
Yeah, you follow this league for a long time. That sounds like a pretty good game plan. And timeout is called by Charles Lee. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. Some changes for Charlotte. Diabate's checked in, and Okogie subbed in for Josh Green. Hornets trail by 4. Smith outside. Pass the ball. Nurkic a screen on Porter. Ball from long range. It's rebounded by Portis. Portis has got 4 rebounds in this game.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
They sure are. I mean, they've done a terrific job carving out space under the basket and then pursuing the ball. You know, it's one thing to box out, but you've got to pursue the ball if you're going to get rebounds. And they look strong here in the early going.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger.
Now here is Smith. Nothing on the board. There's Ball with the 3. Green with the rebound.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back. Milwaukee making a switch here. Trent's checked in. And so here's Charlotte. 4-point game. Pass to Okogie. Inside. Here's Ball. And Ball slams it in.
Ball exploding off the floor for a big slam. The young fella's got some pretty good hops on him.
Now here's Porter. 5 points in the game. 3-pointer. Knocks down the 3-ball. Porter's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Nurkic setting the pick for Ball. Pass to Nurkic. Smith against Green. Shot clock at 6. And it's Smith missing. Trent outside. And here is Lopez. There's Porter with the 3. And no good on the last second attempt this time. Kevin Porter getting it done for the Milwaukee Bucks. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. Right back after this break. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1/4 of action so far. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Bucks.
You know, right from the start, it seemed they got hot from three-point range, pulling apart the defense and racking up the points, too.
And also, given the game is more fast-paced nowadays, I like the way they've capitalized in transition, keeping their foot on the gas.
Antetokounmpo and Portis man the post position. Damian Lillard out there with Jackson, and it's Trent in at the small forward position. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Clark, what in the world is left for Giannis to accomplish at this point?
You know, Kevin, I don't know, quite honestly. I mean, perhaps more championships or MVPs. He's really done it all. Maybe a scoring title. But whatever he does from this point on, it's only going to add to what's been a Hall of Fame career. Boy, making it look very easy. Ball has been unguardable tonight.
Portis sets the pick for Lillard, and that's going to be a travel. And a look now at the Hornets' upcoming schedule. On Monday, they'll go back home and will be hosting the Orlando Magic. Then on Wednesday, they'll take on Kevin Love and the Miami Heat.
And looking at the schedule, it isn't ideal in terms of the upcoming games with the amount of quality teams that are going to be playing, but it's also a good chance for you to get some confidence and really see just how good you are.
You know, as a playmaker, Ball can look off the defender and drop dimes with either hand.
And it's Lillard missing. And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for the Charlotte Hornets, trailing by 2. Here's Okogie. It's good. This game is all even.
Well, I like this from Okogie. I mean, still refining his perimeter game so he makes his presence felt inside.
A shot by Antetokounmpo. Nobody around. Milwaukee, no good that time either. And man, is this team on a roll right now offensively, Greg. So fun to watch.
They're playing with so much confidence, which is why they're tearing it up on this end.
Now, here is Smith. Still yet to score. There's the 3. The rebound by the Bucks. Portis has got 6 rebounds here tonight. And Lillard kicks to Antetokounmpo. Portis sets the pick for Antetokounmpo. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. You know, you were talking about Giannis. He can put up 30 a game without taking many shots from the perimeter. And that's a tall order these days, especially because he gets doubled every single time. The Bucks have been excellent at the free throw line here today, a flawless 6 for 6. And he makes the first. And joining us now by phone is insider Shams Charania with some news. Shams, give it to us.
Thanks. Many consider this summer to be the most challenging field in the history of international basketball. Nevertheless, Team USA got it done in Paris. It's not getting any easier, but the star power of the U.S. men's team shined bright in the City of Lights. Guys, a classic ending for a stacked U.S. roster.
You're right. What a performance. Hey, Shams Charania with the report. Thanks, Shams. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. In recent seasons, the Charlotte Hornets, Clark, have been very active in the trade market.
Well, it seems like they're always wheeling and dealing. I mean, they're on a quest for that perfect fit lineup, moving pieces around, trying to find the right recipe for success.
And that's one of the things Nurkic does so well. Absorb contact and still be in control.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And from the line, he's knocking it down about 71% of the time, and that's a percentage that needs to go up.
We've seen some obvious improvement in his free throw shooting since last year.
On the free throw, no good. You know, Greg, one thing you notice, we were just talking about this with the Hornets in recent years, a lot of changing lineups.
And you expect that with the team, with where they're at. They're looking for any advantage game to game and trying to build that identity as a franchise.
And timeout is called by Charles Lee. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Who are the league's best setup artists? Let's check it out. LaMelo Ball, number 1.
It's hard to argue with his status as the best passer in the NBA right now. He just distributes the ball so well.
Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Clark, the 2021 Rookie of the Year, LaMelo Ball, and the only thing holding him back now is his health.
It certainly is, and it's unfortunate because he's a talented, fun-to-watch player. He's already missed a bunch of games early in his career, but he is the total package as a point guard now. Great length at 6'7", and I still think he has MVP potential. It's a matter of can he stay on the floor.
The first free throw is good. One thing about LaMelo Ball, he can really take over at times, Greg, when he's healthy and playing well.
And a lot of that is just his feel for the game. He processes quickly and then has the talent to execute. It's pretty hard to stop him when he's in the flow.
Ball hits them both. And Greg, 2 seasons ago, the Bucks ranked first in defensive rating. Last season, they dropped down to number 19.
Yeah, shifting defensive schemes, coaching changes, also swapping Jrue Holiday for Damian Lillard. But they can and should be better than 19.
So it's the Hornets now after the missed 3 from Damian Lillard.
Upping his intensity on the defensive end. Love to see that. Kuzma uses his length and athleticism to challenge and alter shots. It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see, ball movement.
Here's Ball. Following the score by Damian Lillard. Okogie misses. Antetokounmpo.
Big time.
Oh! Is Dame trying to get in the dunk contest? Looked like it on that incredible finish.
And that's life above the rim, courtesy of our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's Ball after the basket by Milwaukee. Shoots. That's his 6th field goal today, and that makes him now 6 for 11.
He just exudes a love of the game, guys. You can see it in everything he does. This guy lives and breathes the game.
Here's Kuzma. Here's a look out!
And when the Greek Freak takes flight, I mean, he's looking to tear that rim apart. So ferocious in his throwdown.
Milwaukee leading by 4. And here's Prince outside. And it's Antetokounmpo picking up the assist. Giannis has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Outside, Ball. Pass to Nurkic. Lets the 3 fly. Milwaukee with the rebound. When this game is done, they'll be off to Miami to take on the Heat. That'll be just one game played away from home for them. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Hey, GA, how about Damian Lillard's time in Portland? 11 magnificent years.
I mean, Kevin, arguably the best trailblazer of all time. Rookie of the year, then 7 All-Star appearances. Dame will always be a legend in the Rose City.
That free throw, no good. Clark, there are some that would say that Giannis Antetokounmpo is the best player in Milwaukee Bucks history. Others might say Lou Alcindor. What do you say?
Hey, pump the brakes on that Giannis. I love the Greek Freak, but I tell you, Kareem is my guy. I would tip my hat there, but I certainly understand why others would say Giannis. I'm going to hang my hat with Kareem.
So he comes up empty at the line.
You know, he didn't get to the line in that entire first quarter. But right now, he's showing some aggressiveness out there.
Pass to Salon. Here's Okogie, guarded by Jackson. Shot clock at 5. Here's Williams. And he overshot that one, missing.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
Bucks passing it around. And we know Kuzma's always been a terrific scorer, but great, he's developed as a passer over time.
And Kevin, early in his career, Kuzma wasn't called on to be a leader, but he's grown into that role, and he puts effort into orchestrating for his teammates.
Free throw good. Giannis.
You really have to appreciate and respect the spirit Giannis plays the game with. A beacon of energy and enthusiasm for his team. They all feed off of him with an attitude of joy and unselfishness.
Bridges, he's checked in for Charlotte. Miller comes in for Josh Okogie. Both shots good from the stripe.
A multiple-time MVP. You know, what's really scary is that Giannis feels like he can keep getting better, and more importantly, he does the work to get better.
Here's Miller, fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Clark, we've all heard the comparisons. Brandon Miller plays a lot like a young Paul George.
And you know, it makes a ton of sense when you consider that Paul George is Brandon Miller's favorite player. So he spent a bunch of time studying how PG gets it done and putting those moves into his own book bag.
And that one misses.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
And maybe cause some foul trouble along the way as well. And we know what that can do. It pays off typically in good fashion for you.
Lillard misses.
Hey, how about imagining if they were hitting their shots, how big the lead could be. But so far, that's not been the case.
Ball finds Miller. Jackson against Bridges. Outside, Ball. This one for three. The rebound by the Bucks. Kuzma's got 6 rebounds in the game.
A good job by him on the glass here tonight. +8 in that department.
Hornets trail by 7. Bridges inside. Covered by Giannis. Misses the layup. He had him with that bump fake. And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for Milwaukee. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. It's important to remember Damian Lillard was a 2-star prospect coming out of high school in Oakland. He says that the doubt I faced, what I found is I have true belief in myself. I poured a lot in and just continued to work. That's why when I struggle, I never waver because I know that I'm true to it. Eventually, I'm going to have my time. Kevin?
I think they call that Dame time. Hey, David, thank you. And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Different look for Milwaukee. Brook Lopez is checked in for Antetokounmpo. Green comes in for Jackson. And Kevin Porter's subbed in for Lillard. Here's Lopez driving in, and Lopez throws it down.
Big 7-footer rumbling into the lane.
Ball up top, guarded by Porter, and Ball slams it in.
It puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
And that one's good by Porter.
Porter Jr., we know he can create his own shot, but he also can knock down the catch-and-shoot jumper.
Bridges outside. Back to Ball. Puts up a 3, and it's the Hornets another 3.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
And those triples, they sure do add up quickly, don't they? I mean, they've got to make some kind of adjustment here.
Prince outside. Up top, Kuzma. Lays it up off the glass. And the Bucks lead by 5.
How about that display of athletic ability? Kuzma can contort his body when converting on those difficult shots.
Now, here's Bridges. He had 15 points last outing. Pass the ball. Fires away from way outside. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. And what stands out most, Clark, about Mark Williams, it has to be his rebounding.
Yeah, he's a glass-eating machine, and on a per-minute basis, he's one of the best in the league at corralling boards. But he's had a little bit of an issue staying healthy. When he's on the floor, though, he gives them a real powerful presence up front.
And he knocks down the first one. And some changes here for the Bucks. Portis comes in for Kyle Kuzma. And Trent subbed in for Prince. And Williams drops them both. Milwaukee leading by 3. Here is Porter. He's coming off a 10-point game against Indiana. With the drive. Count it. Porter's got 12 points in the game.
Guys, I tell you what, feels like everything is coming easy to him. Just taking what he sees and capitalizing.
Outside Williams. Ball with a wide open look. Good. Great play by Williams to set it up. And now 24 points for LaMelo Ball. Now Green still without a basket. It's Trent on the wing over Green. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Ball dishes to Williams. Ball against Porter. Williams a screen on Porter. They get it back. There's Miller with the 3. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Williams. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And boy, did he get up quick. Shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Here is Porter. He's got 12. Lopez a screen on Ball. Near the 3-point line, it's Porter, and it's good off the back of the rim and in. Porter's got 6 here in this quarter.
When Porter Jr. is smoking hot, he's hard to stop. He's so relentless in how he attacks, keeps constant pressure on the defense.
Now, here's Bridges. He's got 12. Williams has a screen for Bridges. Oh, and the jam by Williams.
And that lead pass allowed him to get straight to the rim, unabated in stride.
Ball against Porter. The 3. Good for another basket. He's put up 10 shots and made 7 of them.
And that gets him going here in the second after hitting 2 from long range in that first.
Shoots from 14, and the shot is good. The Bucks lead has been cut down with the basket from Ball.
He'll do that for you, too. Ball can go mid-range if he needs to.
Lopez, no luck. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. They'll be hosting Orlando for the next one. That game marks the start of a 5-game homestand, the longest of the season. Here's Ball, and there's another one for the Hornets.
Well, I love what he's done in this first half, at least so far. Increasing confidence every time down the floor. You can see it.
Now, here's Trent. Scoreless thus far. Drains it from beyond the arc. And the Bucks lead by 5.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooting.
Ball, the pass to Bridges. 17 seconds left in the first half. Here's Ball. Misses the chippy right there.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Kevin Porter getting it done for the Bucks. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much. Doc, a high-scoring affair in the first half. Did you think coming in that it would be this kind of a shootout?
Not at all, but we're not playing good enough defense to guard anybody. So, we just got to play better D, keep the ball in front of us.
Doc, thanks for your time. Back to you guys.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
To the center court and get ready for the half-court shot from... They're measuring up the shot.
Greetings, everybody. The stories so far revolving around Giannis, the Greek freak, in fine form tonight.
You like how he's attacking on the interior, going after those high-quality looks. I mean, they tried to hassle him defensively, but to no avail.
Yeah, many of his points came in heavy traffic, something he better get used to. And moving on, guys, it's early in the season, but always a good time to check out the power rankings.
When I look at Milwaukee, they are hurting. What's that saying? It's always darkest before the dawn? Well, it must be in the middle of the night over there, because it's dark. It's real dark right now.
Yeah, time for somebody to light a spark for them.
Spark? They need a flamethrower, Ernie.
My bad. That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more Hoops action.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Man, we're seeing a tremendous game from LaMelo Ball.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
So it's the Hornets now. It's a 5-point game, setting the floor for the Hornets. The guard spots filled in by Ball and Miller. Bridges out there with Mark Williams. And it's Green in at the 3 spot. Now here is Miller. Down low, down to 5 on the shot clock. Shot's good by Williams.
And, you know, for Miller, his passing is probably the most valuable and overlooked part of his game.
Antetokounmpo against Bridges. Bucks passing it around. Bridges against Antetokounmpo. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That's on Mark Williams.
Defense has Giannis well covered, but he gets physical right back and draws the foul in the act of shooting.
He shot 3 of 6 from the foul line. That free throw missing.
And as many times as we've seen him at the free throw line tonight, I think by now we know what's going to happen.
And he sinks the second. Here's Miller. Pass to Williams. Williams, a screen on Lillard. There's Ball with the 3. Buries it from 3-point range. Ball's got 31 points.
A master at creating space in the 2-man game. That's LaMelo Ball.
Lopez passes to Kuzma. The 3-pointer, no good.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
It's deflected. Lopez with the steal. Lillard from deep 3-point land. Ball's knocked loose.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check. And it was maybe a step out of his range.
From deep, Green. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Giannis has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Oh, and Antetokounmpo hammers it in.
I tell you what, it's absolutely foolish and futile to let Antetokounmpo get space to sprint towards the rim. I mean, the dunks he jams home are just downright filthy, ugly, nasty, wicked.
sometimes it's more about what the defense is doing. On that possession, they were all over him on the perimeter.
Jackson against Ball. Here's Giannis. Giannis says, get off me.
Boy, the overwhelming strength of Giannis just excels at fighting his way through the defense. Very impressive.
Ball kicks to Bridges. It's good. The assist that time from Ball. Ball's got his 5th assist in this one. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Kuzma outside. No good on the 3. Hornets trail by 3. And Green launches it from deep. No good. That would have tied it.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
Antetokounmpo inside. He's covered by Ball. Yes, that goes in. Antetokounmpo's got 18 points.
When it comes to stuffing the stat sheet, Antetokounmpo does it very well in just about every category. But his greatest strength is he's a dominant scorer.
Miller kicks to Bridges. Williams sets a screen for Bridges. Clock at 6. Puts it up from 17. Out of bounds. Milwaukee takes possession.
And now let's take a look at the stats for Mark Williams. A wonderful string of games he's put together here lately. Averaging about 15 points, 10 rebounds, and 3 assists. It's hard to wrap your head around numbers like these, but that is just what he delivers night in and night out.
You know, it's so easy for us to take him for granted, to get spoiled with what he does. I think we've got to be more appreciative of the kind of impact this man has in every game he plays.
Kuzma, it's good from long range. And now it's an 8-point Bucks lead.
A reliable stretch four. In this day and age, Kuzma is very valuable because of his three-point shooting.
And timeout is called by Charles Lee. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. Taking a look at Charlotte, they're sitting 8th right now in the early going. And, of course, the Bucks, a half game back.
And, you know, for the Hornets, they had the kind of hot and cold start that we've kind of come to expect. Nothing that would indicate they're in for any kind of a breakout season.
And, you know, perhaps with a roster move or 2 later on, they can start to break out of that pack.
Now, here's Ball. He has 31. To the paint. Here's Williams. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
And the first one at the line is good. Good on both. Bucks leading by 6. Kuzma outside. Offline with his 3. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for the Charlotte Hornets. Bridges outside. Pass the ball. Puts up a deep 3. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Milwaukee's gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. Lillard, the pass to Kuzma. Williams with the block.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold, this boy. Man.
For Milwaukee, they've gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the third. Pass to Jackson. Prince setting a pick for Jackson. To the inside. Stolen by Ball. And here's the fast break for the finish. And Ball slams it in.
Boy, you look at Ball, and I really think he excels more in the open court than he does in the half court.
Green against Lillard. Pass to Antetokounmpo. To the paint. The Hornets pull it in. Williams has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's Bridges. Gets the bucket and the foul. It goes on Taurean Prince.
Boy, that's weight room strength there. Just muscling in this shot despite the aggressive coverage. That's good work by Bridges.
The Hornets have shot 8 of 10 from the line. That's an even 80% free throw shooting here.
And I think this is a strength of this team. Solid numbers at the line across the board, 77% collectively.
And this year they haven't quite been able to maintain the free throw percentage they had last season.
And that one falls for Bridges.
You know, one of the things that endeared Miles Bridges to his college coach was he was a superstar in talent, but played with a blue-collar mindset.
There's Giannis taking flight.
Love the read there from Antetokounmpo. I mean, his basketball IQ is really impressive when it comes to alley-oop attempts.
Ball kicks to Williams. Inside. Rebound, Milwaukee. Their biggest lead of the game was 9.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
Charlotte making a switch here. Diabate's checked in. Hornets trail by 3. Miller dishes the ball. Nails the wide-open jump shot. Ball's got 7 points here in this quarter. The Bucks have gone just a bit under 50% from the field since halftime, 5 out of 11. Porter's a screen on Ball. Here's Porter, and finished off by Porter.
Porter's such a terrific athlete, making it look easy as he takes off and jams it down.
Outside, Green. Back to Ball. For the tie. Traps in the tray. Ball's got 38 points.
The defense must honor Ball's three-point shot. He's more than ready to snipe away if you give him the opportunity to do so.
Giannis passes to Portis. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. And the Bucks lead by 3. The Hornets have gotten half their shots to drop in the second half up to this point, going 7 of 14. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And now a quick look at some very potent men in the middle lately. Highest scoring big men in the past 10 games. Number 1, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
That is major productivity in the paint. I mean, they would love to get more and more of that from him going forward, because a scoring big man like that, guys, it's never easy to come by.
Especially not one with the arsenal of moves this fella has. He's mastered the art of low post offense, and no matter what look the defense throws at him, he typically has a counter.
First free throw is good.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Yeah, they're making the most of their opportunities at the stripe, and they'll need to keep it up to take the lead.
Green, he's checked in for Prince. And Williams drops them both. And it's Porter with the ball for the Milwaukee Bucks. They lead by 1. Porter's a screen on Ball. And Porter, here we go. Williams with the block. Ball against Porter. Ball, no good.
Yeah, and he had the D tangled up there with that patented crossover. Just couldn't convert the finish.
And that one drops. Hornets trail by 3. Green with the ball. Now guarded by Porter. Here's Diabate. And the rejection by Giannis. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
Close games often come down to who makes the big plays on defense. And that is one heck of a rejection right there.
Yusuf Nurkic. He's checked in for Mark Williams. Now off the inbound. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. Bucks leading by 3. Trent passes to Portis. And Portis throws it down.
The slam from Portis. Impressive. Using that size around the rack.
And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
And it gives us a chance here to check out some stats on Giannis Antetokounmpo. Over the last month, he has been spectacular. First in scoring, and he's in the top 10 in field goal percentage. Really able to power his way to the bucket and finish through contact.
And his scoring abilities are just so far out of sight. Number 1 overall right now. No one's been able to slow him down or even come close. First one falls for him.
You can just see the promise Ball has. It's oozing out of him. Already a triple-double threat, and he rebounds it so well at his position. Man, the future's really bright for this young man.
Ball hits them both.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. Portis kicks to Trent. Porter passes to Portis. Green deciding where to go with it. Pass to Porter. Just 5 to shoot. Over Ball. Misses the baby hook.
Boy, that's a look he has to finish, and he knows it. Blown opportunity.
Nurkic a screen on Porter. Ball against Porter. Lets it go from deep. Ball no good. Bucks leading by 3. Left side, Porter. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
And still looking for his first triple of the second half. He had 3 at halftime.
He's absolutely killing it from outside.
And so it's Porter bringing it up now for Milwaukee. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Portis the screen. With the fadeaway. The Hornets pull it in. Nurkic has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Ball with it. Outguarded by Giannis.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
And that one's good. Green.
Fantastic job moving the ball there by Porter Jr., understanding exactly what was available when his teammates were open.
Miller surveying the floor. Pass the ball. Nurkic setting the pick for Ball. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And Ball really confident even amongst the big fellas inside, which is why he's able to draw these fouls.
And to look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Milwaukee.
Well, you know, throughout this game, they've shot the ball extremely well from downtown. Their shooters are getting open and letting it fly.
And you can't ignore their passing. All game long, they've done a great job of just delivering the ball in rhythm right where it needs to be.
You know, we all know about the flair and sizzle to LaMelo Ball's game. The highlight reel plays, all of that is great, but I also like the fact that he's got great length at the point guard position, which presents a lot of problems at both ends.
Brook Lopez is checked in for Milwaukee. Damian Lillard comes in for Kevin Porter.
You can tell that miss at the line might stick with him for a while. Always hurts to miss a chance to take the lead.
And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing.
He's a 3-level scorer, Damian Lillard. This time getting to work inside.
And this is his 2nd trip to the line in the game.
And you know, something I remember from their last game was how good he was at the line.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, he attacked, got to the line a bunch, and cashed in on his chances. Yeah, guys, I mean, he's been a very steady hand for them when it comes to his free throw shooting.
The first one falls.
Hey, look, if you could pick anybody to take the last shot for your team, Lillard would have to be that guy. In crunch time, he is lethal.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
Hey, Lillard has all the talent in the world, but, man, this guy is a great leader. Lots of charisma, and he holds his teammates accountable.
Pass to Miller. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
How about battling through the impact there and then wheeling that basketball in?
Boy, it does your heart good to see that kind of determination in a player. Really excellent focus that time.
On the free throw, no good.
You know, for Miller, to me, it's about playing to his strengths. When he does that, he's an effective player.
Ball with it. Lillard picks him up. Fires the 3. Ball no good. The Bucks shooting it well here in the third, about 50%. Green against Miller. Portis for 3. Hands it from downtown. Portis has got 8 here in the quarter.
This speaks to how assertive Portis is, and he's skilled at knocking it down off the catch, too.
Pass to Nurkic. Now Ball. Covered by Lillard. Here's Miller, and it's Miller with the jam.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
Lillard against Ball. Lillard with it. Portis a screen on Ball. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Bucks lead by 1. And we're just moments away from the start of the fourth quarter. Stay with us. And now we take a look back to Doc Rivers talking to his team from his huddle.
Come on, let's keep it going. The ball movement is good, guys. We're getting great shots, but we're giving up too many shots.
Exchanging baskets is what Doc is talking about. That's not what he's looking for, asking his guys to clamp down on defense.
Yeah, I mean, he wants it all. Sees an opportunity for his team to kind of dominate here a little bit and wants them to just take full advantage.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Damian Lillard out there with Jackson. Then it's Brook Lopez. Then there's Bobby Portis. And it's Trent in at the 3 slot. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. To the middle and stolen by Lillard. Trent left side. Lillard up top. He's covered by Ball. From outside the arc, Diabate grabs the board.
You know, I wouldn't be surprised if he gets yanked soon. I mean, that's how bad his shot selection has been.
And they take the lead. And the Hornets lead by 1. Time running low, guys, and somebody has got to win this one.
Yeah, well, who knows? We might need overtime in this one. It's been that kind of a game.
Trent passes to Lillard. On the wing, Jackson, covered by Smith. Nailed from three-point land.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Okogie, the pass to Smith. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
Steady from beyond the arc. Smith's improvement from there could really make him a dangerous player.
Lillard from outside. Rebound by Nurkic.
Early on, he tried to shoot his way out of this funk. But later in the game now, he might want to just give it up and look for his teammates to do the scoring.
The Bucks trail. Jackson kicks to Lillard. And the rebound by Nurkic. Nurkic has got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Ball from long range. Rebound, Milwaukee. Portis has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Pass to Trent. Oh, and there's the foul. It's on Josh Okogie. That's his first foul. And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now.
Welcome to the floor, your forward crew.
Antetokounmpo's check. checked in for the Bucks. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Gary Trent. Josh Green's checked in for the Hornets. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey, Kevin, during the last break, I heard Doc Rivers talking with his team. Coach is not happy with that three-point battle. He told his team, we're down because they're making more threes than us. We have to defend the line if we're not making them at the other end. Guys?
Thanks, David. Lillard misses.
Well, he had one three-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs.
And the shot goes in. Green's got the lead up to 3 now for the Hornets. Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Green against Lillard. Kuzma kicks to Antetokounmpo. Lopez a screen on Ball. Over in the corner, Lillard. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Antetokounmpo's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for the Hornets. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. A clear look for Ball. And off the front iron, and in it goes. Ball's got 18 points just in the second half.
He's certainly been their go-to guy when it matters most. He's trying to close this one out.
And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Another doesn't have a clue as to how to guard it.
Charlotte has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Nurkic setting the pick for Ball. Three-pointer buries the long-range jumper. Ball's got 49 points in the game.
The defense has just been unable to slow him down. Wow, what a game.
Antetokounmpo against Ball.
Boy, it is so difficult not to foul Lillard. I mean, you never know exactly how to shade him defensively because he's so versatile.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Charlotte.
They're still slashing and attacking the rim, and the defense yet to make the adjustment and keep the ball in front.
You know, the defense has given them that shot, and they've knocked it down consistently, and that's been a real key factor for them tonight.
The first free throw is good. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Already in his career, we've seen the numerous ways in which Ball can score. He's got a lot in his package.
At the line for the Hornets, LaMelo Ball. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. Ball hits them both.
He's simply just willing himself to the line here.
Bucks trail by 3. Giannis outside. The wide open look here for Kuzma. And the Bucks miss again.
Not a bad look for him on that shot, but it just doesn't seem to be his night tonight.
Okogie misses.
You know, even though they're on top in this one, you'd like him to be better out there because he's capable of being better. It sure would make things a lot easier, too.
Here's Giannis. Inside. Antetokounmpo. Automatic.
so strong. Giannis has really added some bulk since entering the league. Helps him absorb the contact.
And he lobs it up toward the rim. And it's out of bounds. The Hornets able to retain possession here.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hornets. Mark Williams is checked in for Yusuf Nurkic. And Miller's subbed in for Smith. Pass to Miller. Here's Okogie. Covered by Lillard. 5 on the clock. Okogie misses. The Bucks have gone 4-10 here in the final period. Not the time to go cold. And Damian Lillard with the bucket on the assist by Antetokounmpo.
That gives him his second 3 of the half with 3 total for the game.
Green with a screen on Jackson. Ball feeling it out a bit. Here's Williams. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
Giannis outside. Up top, Kuzma. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Charlotte.
And you know what? If you're the defense, you got him right where you want him. Let him keep shooting those threes because he's been brutal in this half.
And so Giannis will bring it up for Milwaukee. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. Giannis has got 15 points here in the second half. Outside, Green. Back to Ball. Rebounded by Jackson.
They came close there to tying it up.
Yeah, and after the way they fought back into it here in the fourth, that would have been a big bucket for them.
Antetokounmpo finds Lillard. Misses the 3.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Nice pass in here by Charlotte. Jackson against Green. For 3, Okogie. No good there.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then because his shot making is not happening right now.
Williams comes with a double team, and the officials call him for a 3-second violation.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
And the Hornets making a change here. Bridges checks in. For Charlotte, they've gone 6 of 13, so just above 46% on their field goal attempts here in the quarter. Lopez with the steal. Kuzma against Miller. Pass to Lopez. Here's Giannis. Giannis charging.
When you look at the long strides and athleticism of Antetokounmpo, he gets coming at that goal. It's hard to stop him.
And on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you can see how impressive that move was. Bridges for 3. Rebound, Milwaukee. Lopez has got his 5th rebound in this one.
He had 6 points from long range in the first half, but nothing's fallen here since. And you can just see the confidence level growing with each shot that he's made. That's now 5 of 5 here in the fourth.
And guys, in that case, his teammates should really just keep getting him the ball until he misses or cools off. Because right now, he's got it going.
And with that, the Bucks lead is cut down to just 4 points with a bucket from Ball.
Even if this game doesn't go their way, I think he's got to be proud of how he performed tonight.
Lopez sets a screen for Lillard. Puts up a deep 3. Drills the 3-pointer. Lillard's got 22.
This guy knows how to get it done. He knows what he's doing out there. Nice job from the 3-point line this half.
From about 1950, and another one falls.
And he's nearing the single-game franchise record
in scoring.
Absolutely on fire. Already a night to remember and approaching some history to boot. Kuzma outside. Here's Antetokounmpo. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. LaMelo Ball picks one up.
And Antetokounmpo is just fearless. I mean, hit him, knock him around. Really doesn't faze him. Doesn't matter. I mean, this guy is determined to get the job done. And he does.
That's good from Antetokounmpo. Hornets trail by 8. And here is Ball. Williams a screen on Jackson. Ball from long range. Sinks the triple. Ball's got 58.
I do not know if there's a more confident family in the NBA. Ball wants the ball when it matters most.
Pass to Giannis. Lopez sets a screen for Antetokounmpo. For 3. Lopez, no luck. Now the Hornets shooting 47% from the floor. Getting it done. Down low. The shot by Williams, no good.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of here.
Good defense. Better shot from Antetokounmpo.
Can't let Antetokounmpo get deep positioning like that because this is what happens.
This is a do-or-die possession. They have got to get points.
It really does come down to this. I mean, come up empty and it's over.
Way to attack there and then create the contact.
Really, as close as you can get to an and one right there. He almost had it.
2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that trims the lead to 6. And so he makes both from the line.
And great work at the line there to chip away at the lead. A few more productive trips here, and things could really get interesting.
Here's Giannis. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Well, I tell you what, the long arms of Antetokounmpo are really incredibly lethal in the paint. Sometimes the defense really has no choice but to foul him and then hope he misses.
The first, that increases their lead to 6. He's off on the free throw and able to get that second one to drop in. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Charlotte Hornets. Here's Ball. Another bucket. Wow.
And never in the history of the franchise have we seen a game.
no good as the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. That's good, going 1 of 2 from the line, and that puts them up by 5.
And not as productive a trip as you would like, but they're still in a pretty comfortable position.
And so it's Charles Lee calling timeout. He has decided it's the right time to talk. Miller dishes to Bridges. Takes a 3. No good on that one.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really won. He's got one more, though. And he does get the second one, and that increases their lead to 6. 36 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Ball from long range. Connects again from distance.
He's got this defense scrambling, and even when they've got 2 guys on him, he just finds a way to create space.
And he's making some team history. He just tied the franchise record for 3-pointers in a single game. Pass to Kuzma. And here's Giannis. Defended by Bridges. Here's Giannis. It's rebounded by Charlotte, and timeout is called by Charles Lee. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. And what's their best move at this point?
And if you can get a 3, shoot it. Otherwise, get the quick 2 and a 5.
Either way, they got to score the ball.
looking to tie it up with a big triple.
You don't want to force it, though. Still need to get a quality look.
Green fires from way outside. Oh, he couldn't make that shot go to force overtime. So a close game sees Milwaukee taking this one. That was a fun night of basketball and fabulous finish as they continued to wait out until the very last moment to seal it.
And there are so many times when you see these tight games won at home, that advantage of having that crowd behind you oftentimes is the ultimate X factor.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Dame. I know you guys wanted this game tonight, so how were you able to get it done?
I mean, I thought it was a game that we just had to come out, with a certain level of urgency and aggressiveness. We started the game off really strong. Obviously, they made a run. They play free. They play aggressive. They got some guys that can get things done. They made a game of it. We had to work for it, which, we expect and we respect. So it was a great group effort. We did the things we need to do to get a win, and that's the most important thing.
Yeah, you're keeping it rolling, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you.
Thank you for that, David. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. And now, our player of the game, Giannis Antetokounmpo.